Okay, now we are going to talk about how to create a value add follow-up. Value add follow-up is very, very similar to value content, but value add follow-up is something that only goes in your VIP group. If you have not created a VIP group, then I suggest you stop this video and wait until your VIP group is created, okay? Now, if you have a VIP group, this is where you are going to take, this is also bridge content, okay? But in this specific content, you are going to mention products and you are going to mention the ingredients of these products and the way these products work to specifically address your customers' problems. Because remember, you're having these authentic reach out conversations and you are identifying your customers' issues, your customers' problems, because we are problem solvers, not product pushers. The whole goal of all of our reach out that we is, do they have a problem? Are they looking for help? Okay, I want you to remember that. Do they have a problem? Are they looking for help? And as you begin to have these problems arise, you're going to learn how to create content that is serving them. Okay, so I want you to go to the brand rep or elevate and promote board, go to the work hour folder. It's going to be in the value content segment, and it's the last two, okay? So the one on the left is a link that you can literally click on, and it's going to take you to this value add follow-up, having a servant heart selling framework, and it's going to talk to you about the value add follow-up. This is new. I want you to look over it, read it. These are going to happen through conversations, and I will take you through a couple of conversations, and then you're going to create specific posts if you haven't already created them to address the issue. Okay, so as you begin to address these issues, you can map out your value add follow-up conversation. So for instance, mine, I am struggling. I have several customers struggling with aging dry skin. I have several customers struggling with like bloating and gut health issues, cellulite on arms and legs. And I have really been able to help these issues get solved through doing this specific step. So I'm telling you, it's crucial. So everyone can grab that link there, but here is the prompt that you're going to use. Now you're going to see it's a very, very similar to the product post, but we are telling ChatGPT the exact framework we want it to follow. Now, I am currently out of my free space for ChatGPT without starting a new one. So I want to show you what I did was I copied this specific script and I pasted it in ChatGPT right here. Okay. Now, well, here is where I pasted it. Okay. But I took my dream customer, and remember, if you save the copy and paste prompts of your dream customer, then you can just paste it here. Okay, so here's my dream customer. Here is the aging dry skin. This is the problem. These are the desired outcomes. Okay, and here is my personal testimony of the product I'm wanting to create this value add post for. So think of literally like an ad, like you are trying to, it's almost like a commercial for your business that you're going to share with your customer, or an advertisement. That would be not commercial, an advertisement. It is a value add, like an advertisement for this product. Okay, then it says here are the details of the product. Okay, so you're going to go back to, and if you watched the product posting prompt video, then you're going to know what to do. You're going to go to Nu Skin. You're going to search up the product that you're wanting to specifically target this aging dry skin with, and you're going to copy it. So you would click it, highlight it, copy, and then you're going to paste it right here. Okay, and look, it looks like a lot, but that's okay. That's okay. Looks like a lot. And then you just hit the little black arrow. So then it says, look, here are 5 value-packed product post options using the framework you provided. Look, here they are. Option 1, the game changer for your skin. So this is your hook, okay? Are you tired of looking in the mirror and seeing dull, dry, aging skin staring back at you? It's tough when life is busy and you barely have time for self-care. I totally get it. That's why I'm so excited to share this Tru Face Peptide Retinol Complex. So this is specifically talking about the retinol complex, not the Future Serum, because I've done a couple, okay? But I want to show you, let me see if I've done the Future Serum. The Future Serum is here. So here is one with the Future Serum. Okay, option 2, a little self-care goes a long way. Feeling overwhelmed with mom life and seeing tired, dry skin in the mirror, I know the struggle, but I've found a little self-care secret that's making a huge difference. The Future Serum. This multitasking powerhouse has seriously improved my skin, brightening and hydrating while smoothing out those fine lines. I love how it evens my complexion, making me feel refreshed and put together. And look, it specifically talks about an ingredient. It says, the magic lies in the pea extract and the hyaluronic acid. They help firm and plump your skin, leaving it looking younger and feeling silky soft. Guess what? You're going to see results in just 7 days. So this is what's called a value add prompt. I would either put a picture holding the product, or this is where I would share my results or some results of someone that I knew, okay? And I would post this, and I'm going to show you a specific conversation that took place, and I sold a Future Serum because of it, okay? So let's go this direction. So here we are. So when it comes to the value add follow-up, you are going to learn how to create conversation to tag these people in a post. So let's go back to boards just a moment, and I want to show you on the work hour photo, the work hour folder, and you're going to do, actually, I have not copied and pasted it. I will have to move it over there real quick. Let me do that. Move to brand wrap, and we're going to go to work hour, and we're going to go to paste here. Okay, now we're going to go to brand wrap folder, work hour. So it's going to be in the work hour folder. Uh-oh, my computer decided it was tired. Oh, here we are. Okay, so work hour folder. Let me just see. Okay, so here is what I'm going to do. It is going to be in value add content. Okay, and I'm going to, y'all are seeing what I'm doing right now. I'm going to put all of these things inside the value add content. That way this board stays as nice and as neat as possible. Okay, and we'll scoot it up here. I said we will. My computer is going real slow. Okay, let's see. Okay, now we're going to, so here it is, the value add content. This is where we're working from since I put it in that folder. So let me put this into, y'all are seeing some behind the scenes stuff. Okay, we're gonna move here. Oh, it's already here. So we are going to, hold on. I need to refresh my page. Okay, so we're going to move this to value content, value add. Okay, some behind the scenes stuff, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so the value, so it's going to be in the value content, the value add content. Okay, so this is where I want to show you, I had a customer that she specifically, we got into conversation, and she said, this is after you've learned how to send the scripts. I asked her, she is a current customer. We went through the current customer scripts, and I got all the way down to, would you like some help? And she said, definitely, right here. And I said, I made this post to help people who are dealing with dull and uneven skin tone. In it, I share a little bit more about the product, and you will see my results and results of customers. I think it can really help you achieve brightened skin that you can keep bare. It's been one of my favorite new additions to my routine, and I tagged you in 2 posts to share it with you. Let me know if you have questions, and I can share it here too if that's easier. Okay, so those scripts are right here. So let's just say it's been a little bit since you have talked with your customer, but you have identified their issue and they do want help. So then you can acknowledge and you could say, I was thinking about our conversation the other day. Thanks for sharing it with me. I've got something that I think would help. Would you like me to share it with you? Wait for them to respond. Then that is where you're going to send them the message that I just said. I made this post to help people who are dealing with, and you'll talk about their problem. In it, I share, and then you're going to give the overview of the value and then their desired outcome. Okay. And then when they say yes, then you're going to do great. I'll tag you in the post and share it here as well. I've also got a product that I know can help you with dull, uneven skin. How would you feel about me sharing it with you? Okay, so as you begin to have these conversations and you get to this point, this is where your value add content is going to help you make sales. And I'm telling you, it's amazing. You don't feel like you're spamming your customers through Messenger, because sometimes we can send info and then all the product result pictures and they're like, whoa, that's a lot of info. To where if you do it this way, so watch. So this is what I did. I went to my group. Let me show you my group over here. Should have had this pulled up. Oh, guess it'd help if I... Facebook. Okay, let's go to my group. Okay, so here's what I did, guys. I went to my group and I looked for specific posts that had been made that address her issues with this product. Okay, so look, you're gonna see this fades discoloration, smooths texture, and you're gonna see, I believe it was this one that I tagged her in. Yes, look, here is the product I recommend to brighten your skin. I love it. Now here is what's really cool about this. When I tagged her in this post, it alerts everyone that has engaged, anybody that's liked, comment, or loved it. Okay, so these people got alerted, and that's where this comment came from. A couple of days later, so this was 5 days ago, this was just yesterday, she commented 1 day ago because I boosted my own post. Okay, here are my results. She's getting to see other custom results. Once I do that, then I'm literally going to hit send just like this, and I am going to share it with her. Sorry. I'm going to share it with her. No, Trisket, no. In Messenger, just like this, so I can make sure that she doesn't miss this post. Okay, so I'm alerting everyone that has seen the post, and I'm sending it to her specifically. And look, she said, I would love more information on that first product. So then I sent her the info script. And look, she said, sure, send me the link. And I asked her, because at this point I didn't have the upsell script created, and I asked her, are you using the retinol? Because she is a current customer, so I figured that she probably was. And she said, yes, I am. And so I just sent her from this specific step the product link for her to purchase. And that's how it was. And I have made several sales this way from the girl that I had tried to discover if that product was for her. I want to show you. She commented on the Pearls post, and when I found out that she did not have a regimen, she didn't even wash her face regularly, I learned that I needed to figure out how I could serve her best to give her what she needed. And I knew that the Lumi Spa was what she needed. And so I went and I asked her if she, let me see, right here. So I said this. I just want you to see how I had this conversation. She said, I've noticed my eye bags and crow's are really pronounced. And I use the Saint moisturizer. It's been years though, and maybe Maybelline. I was like, okay, well, what's been missing for you and what do you think you need? I want to help you the best I can. And I said, for example, if you don't have a regimen, I could start there. I love the pearls, but I'm not sure that would be my absolute first recommendation. And so then she said, moisturizer and firming for my face. I just haven't found anything I liked. Okay, and so she's been watching because she's like, I like the roller that pokes holes in your skin, the microneedling device that I've shared about. So then I was like, okay, awesome. So I had ChatGPT come up with several products that I recommended in order. Okay, and it just gave me this brief overview. I'm telling you, ChatGPT is a great tool. You can have it recommend, like I said, please write a brief description on these 4 Nu Skin anti-aging products, and it gave me this, and I was able to send this to her, and she said, give me bundled prices. So then I had ChatGPT take this script and give me a bundled pricing list. Okay, and you can just see the power of using ChatGPT and learning how to refine your questions. But always, always, the reason I showed you her is because I also tagged her in post so that she could see my results, and I didn't have to send a ton of stuff. We had a back and forth conversation. So these value add posts go in your VIP group, and they are so valuable, and they really are like product posts, but you are addressing specific things. So you're able to go and search. Let me show you one other example. So I have a person that wanted the bloating information. Okay, this was before I had learned the value add follow-up, but what I'm going to do is my goal, and I'm going to do this, gut health, and we're going to pull up gut health post in my group, okay, and she talked about bloating being an issue for her. Okay, so what I can do is, see this right here? I am going to tag her in this post, but before I do, I'm going to send her this message, and I'm going to say, hey, I was thinking about our conversation, just like this, and I am going to ask her, whoops, if she would like to, because you notice she didn't follow through with the sell even after I shared my results here, and I already told her the pricing info, so the order of steps are important. So I'm just going to put this. I was thinking about our conversation the other day. Thanks for sharing it with me. I've got something I think that would help. Would you like me to share it with you? Okay, because I've already shared some of this info with her, I'm just going to say, would you... Actually, we're going to skip this one, and I'm going to go ahead and go to this script. So this way, because I've already shared the info with her personally, but I want to follow back up. So this would be the way to follow back up. I made this post help people who are dealing with bloating. And I'm just doing this real live so you can see this. Bloating in it, and I share what all amazing things this product does, and it can really help achieve better and help you achieve to feel better and reduce your uncomfortable bloating, because she specifically said she struggled with bloating. Okay. and I'm going to send that. And then when she says yes, I will tag her in this post, and it's going to alert everyone that has commented, anyone that has liked it. And see, there are several people that commented on this one. And when she says yes, that's what I'm going to do. And then I'll send it to her. And that's called a value add follow up.